Give everybody a chance to tap in with the kid before we start building on the subject matter for the day. Hopefully, y'all got about 45, 50 minutes to chop it up with the kid. Running a little short on time, man, but it is what it is. Y'all know how I go, man. We gonna get what we need to get off my chest. We gonna get it off. We gonna get off that joint. But what's the word, man? Let me know how y'all living and feeling before we start diving into the subject matter. How y'all feeling on this wonderful Wednesday, man? What's the word? What's the word? Talk to me before I start talking to y'all. Y'all see the subject matter, man. We talking about if you want you a black woman, man, what you need to do in order to see to it that you attract that sister into your life. Now, if you don't want you a black woman, I ain't talking to you. So you can keep the negativity to yourself. If you don't want you a black woman, if you don't prefer black women, then this is not the conversation for you. But if you prefer the black woman, if you want you a black woman, man, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. It's real simple. I just talked about it the other day. Real simple principle. And I'm going to break it down. And this is something that a lot of black men are not doing. Again, we not here to talk about what the black women not doing. Not talking about that, man. We not talking about that. So don't make it that. We're not even going to go there. We talking about what these brothers need to start doing to see to it that they attract the right sister into their lives, man. That's what we on. That's what we on right now. God is ISIS. Peace. What's happening, Queen? What's the word? Montel. Peace. What's happening? Rayshawn. TZ. Javon. Peace. What's happening? What's the word? I just, again, like I said, I've been tapped in. Frankie, what's happening? I've been tapped in and just analyzing a lot of the nonsense that's out here, man. This situation, listen, we got to provide solutions. So here's some solutions go. People always ask, what are the solutions? Well, I'm going to give y'all some solutions. And I'm about to see if y'all implement these solutions. That's the thing, man. A lot of times solutions are provided. We have had plenty of elders and ancestors that have set the example for what it is that we need to do. But we not doing them. We got whole civilizations that existed before us that gives us the example of how to treat the black woman, how to view the black woman. We not paying attention to that. That's the solution. So we gonna bring these things back to surface. And they got the example of how they should view the black man, how to treat the black man. We got the blueprint already. What they say, what's the age old saying? Nothing new under the what? Sun. There is nothing new under the sun. So y'all looking for some solutions thinking that it's something new under the sun. It is nothing new under the sun. The solutions have already been laid out for us. The blueprint has already been laid out for us. For real, what are y'all talking about? What's the solution? Man, we got plenty of them. Plenty of solutions. It's almost like somebody asking me what's the solution to the heart disease epidemic. What you mean, what is the solution? The solution has been out here. They done been told you to go plant-based. They'd have been told you that to solve your problems. They'd have been told you about fasting. So the solutions are they've been out here. They've been out here. What y'all waiting on? Y'all just not acting on them because y'all focused on a bunch of nonsense by design though. So I ain't too mad at y'all. It's by design. But we gotta deprogram. Gotta deprogram, fam. What's happening? Every peace. What's happening? Montel, yeah, exactly, man, exactly. Hey, how would y'all feel? Cameron, peace, what's happening? How would y'all feel as brothers? Magic, peace, what's happening? How would y'all feel as brothers if all somebody did was focused on what you... Matter of fact, I don't even have to ask y'all that because y'all claim that's what's happening anyway and y'all don't like it. So why would you go around doing the same exact thing? But I talked about it on one of my previous streams. I talked about white folks and how they mastered and conquered us. Now, we ain't trying to master and conquer nobody, but the principle is the same if you striving to gain an understanding of somebody. But I talked about what the white folks did to us. They studied the original man. They studied the original woman. So when you study the original man and you study the original woman, you come across strengths and weaknesses. So now you learn how to capture the mind of that group of people because you studied them. Miss Nia, what's happening? Same principle applies. Lindell, peace, what's happening? Same principle applies to getting you that black woman. My brother, study the black woman. And you got to study in the sense of striving to gain an understanding. Don't try to study in the sense of let me uncover all her flaws and things like that. Man, at the end of the day, listen, we all got flaws. So the understanding is more important than pointing out flaws because we all flawed, man. We all got flaws. No matter how hard we try to work on ourselves, we still gonna have these flaws. That's just a part of living. You know, so you can't be studying an individual just trying to find flaws, because ain't nobody gonna be perfect. The woman that comes into your life that's gonna be the perfect match for you, she still ain't gonna be perfect individually. She still gonna have things that she need to work on, and she gonna take that to the grave. Just like you gonna always have things that you need to work on, and you gonna take it to the grave. We always under construction. So that's life. So you trying to so-called study an individual just to point out some flaws. See, this is what y'all doing wrong. This is what y'all do wrong. For one, highlight what they doing right. And then again, if you feel like they doing something wrong, man, try to teach them how to do it right, and then learn how to communicate that to them. But you're not going to learn how to communicate anything to them if you don't study them. These folks, white folks, mastered us by studying us. You want to get you somebody in your life, man, you have got to study them. Now, again, I'm not talking about we mastering them. We studying them in regards to mastering them. But no, if you want you a sister, man, study that sister, man. Gain an understanding of black women by studying black women. So now you have an understanding why she's saying what she's saying, why she's moving how she's moving. Study them with the motive to gain an understanding. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. When y'all start studying black women, and not from that biased perspective, just trying to figure out what they done did wrong, just trying to point out everything they done did wrong and how they flawed. No, when you study her with the intention of gaining an understanding, I'm telling you, we say the understanding is the best part. We say that for a reason. Once the understanding is understood, listen, we say the highest form of love is understanding. Man, it don't get better than an understanding. Y'all done been in school when you had a math problem, man, and you didn't know how to do the math problem, right? And somebody just gave you the answer, but you didn't understand how they got to that answer. That didn't sit right with you. But once you got that piece of paper out and you did the work and you actually went through the formula and you came up with that correct answer, now you have the understanding. It ain't no greater feeling than that. Like, now I know how to get to that answer. Now I know how we came up with that answer because I got the understanding. I worked the problem out. I studied the formula. I practiced things like that. I put my hours in. Now I know how we got from point A to point B. The understanding is understood. That is the best part. So again, what is happening right now, we have a misunderstanding on both sides. But again, I'm not focused on their misunderstanding. They got to settle that internally. I'm focused on us. We got to gain that understanding of them. And you can't study something for, listen, they tell you about 10,000 hours. They say, man, listen, if you want to master a craft, you want to master a subject, you got to put 10,000 hours in. How many of you brothers didn't put 10,000 hours into studying black women? How many of y'all done put those hours in to study that sister? Try and tell y'all, man, listen, try and tell y'all should believe me on this one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should believe me on this one. Study these sisters, man. Study them to gain an understanding. I'm trying to tell you. That will eliminate a lot of this confusion. That will eliminate a lot of this chaos. That will eliminate a lot of this back and forth by studying the original woman. Unfortunately, we have to study them. Now, back in the day, we didn't have to study them because we wasn't living out a false reality. You know, so unfortunately, we have to go back to our roots and we have to study this woman again, man, because we didn't unlearn what we previously knew about this woman. We have unlearned it. So now we have got to relearn the facts about the black woman. We got to study her. We got to tap into her. And on top of relearning, now we got to study the new experiences that she went through and that she is currently going through. Again, understanding. Understanding is the best part. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all not about to be arguing with folks. Y'all not about to be going back and forth with folks. Y'all ain't about to fear anything if you have an understanding. I'm telling you, understanding solves everything. Solves everything. All of this back and forth, all of these back and forths, they stem from misunderstanding. Seriously. Y'all think I'm lying? Just go tap into the arguments. Go tap into the debates. Guarantee you it'll be a misunderstanding somewhere in the mix. Misunderstanding. Somebody's not understanding someone. Guarantee you. B-Law, what's happening? Frankie, you say, do you believe in a 50-50 relationship? CC, peace, what's happening? I mean, man, I don't really break things down percentage-wise. As long as each party is giving their all to the situation, I'm cool. However, that unfolds from a percentage standpoint in regards to everything else. As long as you giving 100%, I'm giving 100% in regards to making this thing work, it's all good. It's all good. So everybody needs to be giving 100%, giving it their all. That's how I break it down. You know, and everything else is gonna work itself out. So I ain't trying to look at things under a percentage spectrum, because I mean, at the end of the day, man, you ain't 50-50. Like, what does that even mean? You know what I'm saying? So I don't even do that, man. Hey, you give your all, you strive to be the best version of yourself, I strive to be the best version of myself, and boom, we come together and we gonna make things work regardless. So I ain't gotta worry about it's 60-40, it's 100. Like, nah, we each giving 100. You know, we each striving to be the better version of ourselves on a day-to-day basis. We striving to do that. We come together doing that. Everything is gonna unfold how it needs to unfold. Ray, peace. What's happening? Be law for sure. And like the arguing is overriding everything. Like I said, misunderstanding. Study these women. All you got to do is just sit back and let them talk. Listen, this is one of the reasons why I like being an introvert and things like that. You learn things about people. This is one thing you will learn about folks. You will learn a lot about, like, people gonna tell you exactly what it is that they want. They're gonna tell you exactly what it is that they don't want if you just let them talk. If you just shut up and let people talk, they're gonna tell on themselves. They gonna tell you why they situations haven't worked out. They gonna tell you they strengths. They gonna tell you they weaknesses. They gonna tell you everything that you need to know. If you just let them talk and don't interrupt them, they will give you everything that you need to know. They will let you know everything. You just let them talk. They will let you know everything. I'm trying to tell you. And then when they do that, when you talk to enough of them and you see enough of them talking, you start, it's common denominators. Pay attention to the common denominators. Trying to tell you, just let them talk. I don't care that you don't like what they talking about. Who cares? Just let them talk. We striving to gain an understanding. We striving to gain an understanding. Listen, when I'm studying nutrition, when I'm studying health and fitness, I'm not just studying everything that I agree with. I'm not just studying veganism. I'm studying things that I don't agree with. That's only gonna strengthen my stance, right? So again, when somebody is talking from an angle that I don't necessarily agree with, I'm still gonna listen to them. I'm gonna let them talk. They're gonna tell me everything I need to know. Matter of fact, that may confirm my stance that, hey, yep, I'm not dealing with that type of sister. No. And then when I listen to 10, 12 more, it's like they all have common denominators. They all have little small traits that they have in common. So now I'm able to identify the type of sister that I know won't work with me, that I know is not compatible. But if you keep cutting these sisters off and not letting them talk, then you're going to keep walking into bad situations. Because you're not giving them time to reveal these things to you, because you two, they said one little thing and now you ready to go back and forth with them. Just shut up, let them talk. They're going to tell you everything. They going to tell you everything flat out. I let people talk. I enjoy it. Go ahead, talk. Talk, sister. Talk, black woman. Let me know everything. Let me know what you think of us. Let me know. I ain't finna agree. Like, listen, if it don't describe me, I ain't even tripping. Just let me know what you think. Let me know. I want to hear it all. You know, these women like to talk. They like to gossip, man. Just let them talk. They gonna tell you everything. They gonna tell you everything. Just listen to it. I'm trying to tell you. Just listen. Boom, peace, what's happening? Landon, peace, what's happening? Rodney, you say, what do you think about a woman who can't forgive her man for something he did? Hey, at the end of the day, I can't force somebody to forgive me for anything that I did. So if a sister chooses to not forgive somebody, that's her choice. And you just gotta let her roll with it. So if a man did something to a sister and the way she's wired, she can't forgive him for it, you just gotta take the L. She can't forgive you, so you need to move on. Is it right? No. Is it wrong? No. It's just, it is what it is. That's how she's wired. She can't forgive you for something that you did. You could be viewing it as something small, or it may be major. And you feel like, hey, forgiveness is justified on your end, but on her end, it's not. So I can't make somebody forgive me. I can't force somebody to forgive me. So if you choose to not forgive me for something I did in the past, even after I apologize, then that is what it is. I played my part. I did my job. I apologize. I didn't improve my life. I done became a better person, and you still choosing to hang on to it. Well, you done made your decision. Thank you. So I'm gonna move on. What I'm not about to try to do is force somebody to forgive me. Like, man, I didn't change. I done did all this, and you still. That's their decision. That's their choice. They let them do it. They let you know right now that nah, they not gonna forgive. They not a forgiving person. So you got to take that and roll with it. All right, cool. This type of woman again is study them. All right, this is the type of sister that she not gonna forgive me for things that I do to her. So I got to be near perfect dealing with her. I don't like that. So let me go find somebody else that's more forgiving. You know, that's again you studying folk. But you can't make the sister forgive you. So it is what it is. She make the choice and say, nah, I ain't forgiving you for that. You gotta take it and roll with it. There ain't nothing really you can do. Mr. Black, you say, what are your thoughts on brothers going overseas to get a sister? Hey, more power to them. I don't fool with it though. You would never catch me doing that, but it is what it is. If they feel like that's gonna solve their problems, hey, be my guest. They feel like that's gonna solve their problems. Like I said, be my guest. That wouldn't be one of my solutions at all. Like I'm not going overseas. I would never go overseas to try to find a sister at all. But you know, if they like I said, if they feel like that's gonna solve a problem, man, hey, be my guest. Let me know how that works out for you, brothers. Let me know how that work out for you, brothers, man. It ain't necessarily something that I feel like is a solution, but hey, if you feel like that's something that's working for you, who am I to tell you otherwise? All I can tell you is I don't feel like that is the solution, man. I feel like it's enough sisters right here in the wilderness of North America, man. But just like the brothers here in the wilderness of North America, we just need time to heal, man. And we just need patience and we need understanding. You know, that's all it is. That's all it is. Listen, when you go, the big difference is, Laura, peace, what's happening? The big difference is when you go overseas to some of these other coaches. Now, some of these other coaches, because hey, a lot of people have been colonized, but some of these other coaches, they still connected to like their original roots. You know, us over here in the wilderness of North America, we not connected to our original roots for the most part. We've been completely disconnected from all of that. So our problems are a little bit deeper than some of the folks overseas and whatnot. But like I said, you still have people overseas that have been disconnected and colonized, but it is nowhere near as bad as us here in the wilderness of North America. We done had an identity crisis for way too long. We know absolutely nothing about our original culture, man. We arguing about a lot, man. We so, as we call it, deaf, dumb, and blind. It's ridiculous. B-Law, you say, do you ever think we can never recover to be as great as we were? My thing is, I'm gonna keep it real on that. Because they got a saying. I think this is in the Bible. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. So the way the world, everything comes back full circle. We may not see it in our time, but eventually the world is going to get back to where the original people are on top again. That's just scientifically just going to happen. So eventually it's going to get back to that point. It's just a matter of when. So to answer that question, yes. I just don't know when that's going to happen. But it's just eventually and inevitably it's going to happen again. Inevitably, we going to get back to that position. You got people such as myself and a lot of other great elders, ancestors, and folk on YouTube and outside of YouTube that's trying to expedite that process. But it's definitely going to happen again. Definitely going to be happening. It's going to happen again. We too dominant, you know? We too dominant. So it's going to happen. We gonna get back to that position. Some of us just want to see it in our time. Like, while we living. Like, some of us want to see it happen again. Like, I'm one of the ones, I want to see it. I don't want it to happen when I ain't here to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see it. So I'm trying to expedite that process. But it's gonna happen. It's inevitable. They can keep us down for this long. It's inevitable. We gonna get back. They have a fear of that, and they know it. Patrick, peace, appreciate you. Khalil, peace. What's happening, my brother? Big Smooth, what's happening? Mr. Black, exactly. Whole culture, language. We ain't speaking our original language. Like, everything was just white, taken away from us. Everything. So we different. So, and that's why I try to tell brothers, man, y'all got to be a little more You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all gotta have a little more patience. Just like we expect for them to have the patience in dealing with us. For real, because when you are an honest black man, like, let's be for real, when you are an honest black man, you at the bottom in regards to like corporate America and things like that. When you are an honest black man, a black man with knowledge of himself. When you one of these individuals, when you a strong black man, you are at the bottom. Society does not like you, like at all. And they gonna do everything to keep you at the bottom. So again, like, we expect for these sisters to have patience with that, because like, I'm an original black man with knowledge of myself. Nothing is going to be handed to me, so it's going to take me more time to build, opposed to if I sold myself out, then it'll take me nothing to build. But when I'm an original black man that don't want to sell myself and my people out, it's going to take me a longer time to get to a certain position where I'm really able to provide for the fam, you know. So it's gonna take me a minute. So we expect for them to have patience with us. We gotta have patience with them. They done been through some things. They done been traumatized, just like we done been through some things, just like we get traumatized, just like we get discriminated against. They get discriminated against. You know what I'm saying? Like, they, again, like I said, man, they was right enslaved. Like, we was enslaved together. We were enslaved together. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one group was enslaved while the other just watched and cheered them. Hey, yeah, they getting enslaved. Nah, we was enslaved together, fam. So we got to have patience with one another, man. Like, straight up. And I know a lot of y'all have a problem with patience, but it is what it is. That's what you have to have, man. You expect for somebody to have patience with you, you need to have patience for the next person, man. Golden rule. Treat people how you want to be treated. You want people to be patient with you, you be patient with other folk. Jasmine, peace, what's happening? Sigma, what's happening? Airview, Exile, definitely on the street level, for sure. Jawan, peace, what's happening? You know, so again, you want somebody to be patient with you, you gotta be patient with the system, man, for real. Y'all gotta, like, as men, we gotta start studying things that revolve around these women, man, so we can understand them better. Study the earth. They call it Mother Nature for a reason. Study nature, man. Study nature. Study the earth. Study that. When you study that, you study in the black woman. When you gain an understanding of this sister, I'm trying to tell you, the right sister gonna come into your life, and you gonna be able to easily identify her, because now you have an understanding of this woman. You have an understanding of the black woman. So when the right one comes to you, you are able to identify her. You didn't study her. You didn't studied her. Like, you have studied her. You know how to deal with her. When she start talking like this what I'm gonna do. Because I didn't study her. I know her type. I studied her. Then when you get with her, the studying never stops. You always remain a student. So the studying, it never stops. So you are always studying this sister. When you get with her, you still studying her. Again, you study to gain an understanding, man. And understanding is the best part. When you understand something, man, it will not give you problems. When you understand a subject in school, what do? You coast through it. You coast through it. When you got a thorough understanding of a subject in school, that is a very easy grade, easy A. Because you understand the subject matter. Oh, this is history. I understand history thoroughly. It's not complicated. So I'm going to get this A+ with minimal effort. When you don't understand something, man, you got to work hard just to get a C. That's where we at right now. We don't understand the black woman, so we got to work hard just to get an average grade in dealing with her. No. Get that understanding, man. Yeah, this may be a complicated subject. It may be calculus, whatever the case may be, but that don't mean you can't master that. That don't mean you can't get that A in that subject. Yeah, man, when the subject matter, when you have studied the subject matter and you understand it, how easy is it for you in that course? How easy is it? It's very easy. You coasting through it. You ain't even gotta listen. It's test time. I already know the answers. Woo, woo, woo. Refresher. That's all it do. Let me glance at this material real quick. Let me glance at it. This ain't hard. This ain't complicated. There, peace. What's happening? So for real, man, we making this harder on ourselves, fam. We making this harder on ourselves. Like I said, man, even me knowing, bro, like when certain black people come to me from a certain angle, man, it's like an understand. It's like, bro, I understand why you saying what you saying, because I understand what you done went through, because I didn't went through it. So that makes the conversation a lot smoother, man. It's like, all right, cool, I get it. I can get what you want. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I know why you think that way. I can see why you think that way. I can see why you feel like that based off of your experiences. Easier conversation. Other than you just said something I disagree with. Let me tell you you stupid, and let me tell you why you stupid. This is why you wrong. This is false. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional. That ain't the way to operate. That ain't the way to function. You know, I wish I was a little more prepared to have some of my books, but I got plenty of books, man, that is educating you on the black woman, on the black women. They got a book called The Conspiracy the Conspiracy to Destroy the Black Woman, or Black Women. The Conspiracy to Destroy Black Women. They got a whole book on that, fam. I mean, they got several books on that, but that's just one of them. The Conspiracy to Destroy Black Women. Like, read that. Gain an understanding, see what type of tricks are being played on the sisters. See how the sisters get manipulated by the system. Gain an understanding that we know how they trying to emasculate the black man in the media. We know what they trying to do to us. We see it, we know it, we going through it, we witnessing it. Gain an understanding of what they trying to do to the sister and see how that could affect her psychologically. Come on now. It's that simple. It's that simple. Just like they have a media agenda to make the black man look a certain type of way, they got a media agenda to make the black woman feel a certain type of way about herself. For years, we didn't have black women trying to be other than themselves because they was trying to live up to a European standard of beauty. Do y'all understand how that tampered with the quality of mind of black women? For the longest, black women growing up just like black men, if a girl was too black, she got made fun of. You know what that did to her self-esteem? They're a little bit more emotional than we are, so that affected them. It affected us, but it affected them a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't got made fun of. They didn't told you your hair nappy. Y'all seen the doll experiment? Do you know what I'm saying? The little black girl, she gonna choose the white doll over the black doll because that is already ingrained in her. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's tap into how these sisters then grew up in the same corrupt system that we didn't grew up in, and how that affects them. Why is this little black girl grabbing this white doll and not the black doll? Why is she doing that? What type of sister you think what type of sister do you think she gonna grow up to be? She already letting you know, oh no, this white is right and this black is nasty, it's ugly, it's dirty. That's ingrained in her. Before she can even talk, almost, she grabbing this white doll automatically, instant, without thinking. Give me this white doll. I don't want the black doll. Black is ugly. Black is ugly. So just like brothers, we didn't have to deal with black being ugly, black is ugly, like they had to deal with it. They had to deal with it. But see, beauty is more of a thing for them, man. Brother, we just finna do, we ain't in the mirror all day. Like, we ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? That's going to affect them more than it affects us. That's going to affect them more than it affects us. That insecurity is deep within them because the whole time they've been growing up, somebody had been telling them black is not beautiful. You need to look like this skinny white chick. If you don't look like this skinny white chick, like you not beautiful. So you need to do this to your hair. You can't rock your natural hair. You know, to the point where when they start rocking their natural hair, the afros putting the fist up, they became the enemy. All because they was rocking their natural hair. They wasn't trying to live up to their European standard of beauty. Come on now. Some of the same stuff we go through. We decide to grow the locks out and we got to face this opposition from the system. They go through the same thing. They decide to rock a fro. Oh, snaps. The system looking at them. Why you looking at them like, hold on, what she on? Why she got a fro? Why she got the afro? She must be one of them. She must be influenced by Asada Shakur or something. We got to watch her. Come on, man. And shout out to Asada Shakur. You know what I'm saying? I got that book somewhere behind me. Shout out to Asada, man. Shout out to Asada, man. But man, we gotta stop being foolish, man. We gotta stop acting like they didn't go through the same system of oppression that we didn't went through. Do y'all understand how deep this thing gets psychologically, fam? Do y'all understand most of the actions that y'all are complaining about when it comes to these sisters? Do y'all understand how most of these actions stem from what they went through along with us? Just like most of our actions that they complain about stems from what we went through back then. Son got his peace. What's happening? What's the word? What's the word? Dwayne, what's happening? Ray, peace. What's happening? But do y'all understand? Do y'all understand that the things that y'all are complaining about from these sisters, a lot of this stuff stems from the trauma that was passed down because of what we went through. Come on, fam. Like, for real. For real. Like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that I'm having to explain some of this type of stuff. Like, for real. It's crazy to me. Like, for real, man. It's a lot of things that y'all are skipping over. And I'm talking about some of these brothers in regards to studying these women. It's a lot of things that y'all are skipping over. And I'm like, man, I ain't even realized I had to point some of this stuff out. It should have been obvious. Oh, son, God is, hey, them good books for sure. I got them books somewhere up in here. Better Future, Peace, what's happening? Better Future, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I said, like, what are you striving to accomplish when you just get on here complaining and whining? What are you striving to accomplish, man? Like, what are you, like, y'all are killing me. Literally, y'all are killing me when y'all get on here and talk about women needing to choose better. Listen, and then y'all start breaking down the type of dudes that they are choosing. And when y'all break down the type of dudes that they are choosing, these dudes are still black men that need to do better. Y'all are missing that point, man, when I'm speaking. Y'all keep saying these sisters need to choose better from an already smaller pool of individuals because our life expectancy is trash. We getting locked up at high rates. Like, it's a lot of things that's happening to us. So the pool is already kind of limited. So then they dealing with these brothers. Yes, they dealing with some toxic brothers, just like we deal with some toxic sisters. But it don't take away from the fact that these brothers that's out here doing this stuff shouldn't be out here doing this stuff in the first place. And y'all keep ignoring that fact. That's a fact that I don't see y'all talking about. Man, these brothers should not be out here doing that. They should not be out here doing that, fam. They shouldn't be out here doing that. You wise enough to organize a whole drug cartel. Man, you could start a business. You good with these numbers, man. You could be an accountant. Man, Tupac said this, man. Tupac said this on his Me Against the World album, man. He was letting y'all know that y'all don't have to do that, man. You could be an accountant or something. Y'all know the song I'm talking about? It's called Young Niggas. That's Tupac. That's Tupac. He was letting you know at the end of that what you could do with these skills and these talents. You don't have to be, man, some of the smartest people I know are in the dope game. They are in gangs. These are some intelligent brothers and they have valuable skills. They are just utilizing them the wrong way. So just like a sister may see potential in that brother, I see the potential in that same brother to the point where I get upset when I'm talking to him. Bro, you out here gangbanging and you really don't even need to be doing that. You out here killing another brother and you got a good head on your shoulders. What are you doing, bro? I done had some of them same conversations. It's disappointing. Man, I'm seeing your potential, bro. But instead, you would rather use that to destroy your own people. Man, I see your potential, fam. I see what you can do. If you just channeled that in the right direction, fam, I'm trying to tell you, life would be better for you. You don't have to be selling the poison to your people. You don't have to be pulling that gun on another brother, man. You don't have to be doing that, man. Y'all so good with guns, man. Y'all can become gun instructors. Y'all can teach people self-defense using the gun. It's a lot of things y'all can do, fam. A lot of things y'all can do with that, man. Y'all don't need to be walking down these paths. Man, you know how many of us brothers had the opportunity to walk down that path, but we didn't? Man, we was all exposed. Most of us was exposed to them same streets, that same gang life. Man, most of us was exposed to that. Some of us chose to go left, some of us chose to go right, man. So for real, I be seeing the same potential in some of these young brothers, man. I be seeing the same potential in some of these so-called toxic brothers, these thugs, these gangbangers, these criminals. Man, listen, I see some potential in them brothers. I see the potential. So again, yeah, she needs to choose better. But man, we need to choose better with what we do with our lives, fam. Like straight up. We need to choose better, man. We need to move better. Man, seriously, fam. Like that's everybody could benefit from choosing better. Straight up. You can't name me one person on this planet that couldn't benefit from choosing better. So when we highlight that, it's like, okay, guess what? And I said this the other day. Guess what? In regards to choosing a potential partner, let me tell y'all something. Guess what? Big common sense right here. I'm about to tell y'all some real common sense stuff right here. Guess what? You gonna get it wrong more times than you get it right. When it comes to relationships, you only listen. If let's say you find the right person, that one person, that right one. Guess what? That's one time that you done got it right. Out of how many times you done got it wrong? You gonna get it wrong more times than you get it right, because you only really need to get it right one time. You really can only get it right one time. You can't get it right 20 times. You can literally only get it right one time. So you gonna get it wrong more times than you get it right. Meaning you gonna come across the wrong type of person more than you come across the right type of person. That is life. That's all of us. I came across more of the wrong type of women than I came across the right type of women when it came to dating and stuff. That's life. That's like you gonna come across more of the wrong than you come across the right, fam. Like literally, that's the math of the situation. That's how it's going to unfold for you. Some of y'all may have known that, but let me be Captain Obvious. Like that's how it's gonna go for you. All you need to do is get it right one time. It's almost like when somebody's giving you advice about entrepreneurship, they tell you all you need is that one idea. All you need is for that one idea to hit, and your life will change forever. So you didn't had a million ideas, but that 1,000,001 idea, that was the one that put you on the map. That's the only one that you needed. But you got it wrong 1,000,000 times. It was that one time you got it right that changed your entire life. That's all that you need, is to get it right one time. One time, fam. Akuma. What's that? Peace to everybody that's tapping in. I ain't even, y'all, I get the vent, but peace to everybody that just tapped in, though. But literally, man, y'all just need to get it right one time, man. That's it. That's it. One time. You gonna get it wrong 99% of the time. 1%, you gonna get it right. And that's gonna be the game changer. That's gonna be the one that changed your life. And that's all you need. It may take some longer than others to find that, to get it right. It is what it is, though. But you just gonna get it right one time. That's it. That's it, man. So be patient, fam. Be patient. Like y'all lack this patience, man. And again, a lot of y'all lack this patience, and it's all just it's ignorance at the end of the day. Lack of understanding. That's why y'all don't have this patience. Like y'all gotta get it together, man. Be patient, man. Be patient. Y'all want people to be patient with y'all. Y'all want people to put up with y'all flaws and accept y'all flaws. Why you can't do that for somebody else, man? Answer me that. Why you can't do that for somebody else? I'm sure everybody in this chat, I'm sure everybody else got some flaws. And I'm sure you would want somebody to accept you flaws and all. So why you can't do that? I'm sure everybody in this chat has been traumatized and been through some things and experienced some things that have affected them, that they didn't 100% heal from. I'm pretty sure you want somebody to accept you traumatized or not traumatized. Pretty sure that's how you want to roll. You don't want people to hold that against you. Because you working on yourself. I'm trying. That's what you going to say. You don't want somebody to hold that against you. But you going to hold it against somebody else, though. I ain't like, listen, I ain't understand all of these people was perfect though. I ain't know all of y'all ain't had no flaws. Everybody is 100% flawless. I ain't know that. I ain't know that all of y'all was walking into situations and y'all ain't got no flaws. Y'all ain't got no baggage. Y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't got nothing but benefits. Y'all ain't got nothing but pros. There are no cons to being with you. I ain't know I had so many people like that. I ain't know we had so many people in the world that there's not one con to being with the individual. I had no clue. Everybody has cons. Everybody has pros and cons. Everybody. Every freaking body, man. For real. Everybody, man. When you in a relate, like you gon' there are going to be certain things that you just accept from a person, man, because a person ain't gonna be 100% what you want them to be and need them to be. They not. So it's gonna be certain things you're like, man, this is just how they are, man. It's just what they do. So this is just one aspect of it that I'm gonna just let that rock. I'm gonna let it slide. We still got 90%. We rocking. It might be 10% things I don't necessarily agree with and fool with, man, but that ain't nothing. We got 90% that I rock with. That's an A. So we good. I'm finna cry about this 10% though, because I want her to be 100% right and exact. Man, that don't even make any sense, because you not 100% right and exact. God, if I ain't 100% right and exact, I ain't finna try to tell somebody else to be 100% right and exact. I'm telling you, nah, that don't even make any sense. She 90% of what you need, but you mad at that. God, there's other 10%. She 95%. She might be 98% what you need. Yo, there's other 2%. I'm finna highlight this 2% though. Come on, man. Let that 2% rock. Let that 2% rock, fam. Let that 2% rock, man. Y'all out here being ridiculous with it, man. Y'all being ridiculous with it. I ain't like that part of the game. I ain't understanding the business of trying to understand that for real, man. I know, hey, I know I come with cons, man. I know I ain't 100% right and exact. You know, I know it. I'm gonna strive to do what's necessary, man. And with that, man, listen, trials and tribulations gonna be a part of that. Trial and error, man. I'm gonna make some mistakes. I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna keep making mistakes. I'm gonna keep committing errors, man. And I'm gonna keep learning from them. But that's life, though. And I would want somebody to embrace that and accept that part of me. I ain't finna come to a situation like, yeah, I ain't finna have no errors. I ain't commit no errors. I don't have no problems. Nah, fam. No. What are y'all talking about? Better future. Appreciate the donation for sure. And every time I say that, every time I start building on that, I'm the one. Everybody I'm arguing. And I try to tell y'all. I tried to warn y'all. I'm trying to be nice to some of y'all, fam. Like seriously. I'm a changed person. What they say, born again. I used to go all the way in on some of y'all that came a little sideways. If this was like 10 years ago, I would have went all the way off. And I'm talking about when I used to go off, man, I'm going to bring up books to you. I'm going to reference things in the book. I'm going to bring up articles for you to read. I'm shutting it down. I've been chilling. But some of y'all got to chill on out. Because when you study this black woman, I'm trying to tell you, you gonna come across the reason why I say we responsible for a lot more than we actually out here talking about in regards to her condition. I'm trying to spare some of y'all feelings real quick, man. Cause I don't feel like y'all ready for that yet, man. I don't feel like y'all ready for that. So I ain't trying to slap y'all over the head with that, man. I ain't trying to slap y'all over the head with it, man. But when you start studying our relationship, historically speaking, man, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about the man being the foundation and the stuff revolving around this man. So when you look at the condition of his woman, it's a reflection of him. It's a reflection of him, meaning responsibility. But y'all ain't ready for that conversation, and I ain't got time to have it. I ain't got time to be dealing with no bunch of emotional dudes that ain't trying to read nothing, that ain't trying to gain no understanding and just want to argue. Nah. Once again, I will bring up these books. And if y'all not striving to read these books and read these articles, I'm not going to have that conversation. But again, when you start studying these sisters, when you start studying the original man and the original woman, it's going to get confirmed in regards to what I am saying. It is going to get confirmed. Flat out, man. It is going to get confirmed. I am trying to tell you. It will be confirmed. It will be confirmed. That's all I got to say. It will get confirmed. Laura, who said, wait a minute, who said something about real white women? Who said that? Our mastermind for sure. I'm trying to look and see if I got some behind me. Y'all know how I get to going. I'm trying to see though if I got some of these joints behind me, man. Oh look, man, I ain't need y'all already know I see some. Listen, I don't even want to see that because I don't even want to go. I don't even want to do it. I don't want to go off. So I'm gonna try to look, see if I got some books, man. I got plenty of books on the consciousness of our people, man. But man, I'ma just listen, man. See, when y'all start studying things like this, man, when y'all start tapping into, and this is a harmless, like y'all don't even know. Like a book like this will change your whole life. It'll show you. It'll show you how responsible you are for the condition of your people, black man. When you start studying something like this, Black God, when you read something as simple as this, man, it's gonna let you know. I'm telling you, you're responsible for this, man. That book right there, it will show and prove. All of these books, man, like when you like The Fall of America by Elijah Muhammad, like it's gonna let you know. It's gonna let you know how a lot of this falls on your shoulder. For real. But y'all ain't ready. We not ready for that conversation. I had to swallow those pills, man. I had to do that. I had to read this information, and it was a reality check for me. So I had to go through that. I'm like, Dad, man, hold on. Wait, what? You saying everything revolves around me, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm handling business, if I'm living righteously, if I'm doing what I need to do, you mean to tell me she gonna follow suit? That's what you mean to tell me? And I'll be doggone if that ain't right and exact. I'll be doggone if that ain't right and exact. Y'all know my situation. I came into it. I'm eating a certain type of way. I'm working out. Man, that stuff is contagious. It's contagious. It's contagious. I'm trying to tell you, it's contagious, man. Again, I'm trying to tell you, I'm speaking from experience. It's contagious, man. It's contagious. Again, I'm like, okay. Again, this is simply studying the black woman. You study that black woman, you're gonna say, okay, everything revolves around we at the foundation, we at the center, black man. So when you handle business, when you operate utilizing that higher form of intelligence, boom, they following suit. They following suit. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all just think that this is talk. I can see if this was coming from a dude that's not with a black woman. You know what I'm saying? I can see if this was coming from that. Then y'all could be like, what dude on? I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all like that. That's how that goes, man. When you solidify your foundation, it's all good. You solidify your foundation, you stand on certain principles. I'm not out here. Listen, if it got to a point where I feel like we was finna have to argue or something, we good. We ain't dealing with that, man. You dealing with something that ain't respecting your principles. Well, that's one of the times that you got it wrong. But I'm trying to tell you, man, when you move a certain type of way, man, I'm telling you, I know how a lot of you brothers move. I know how a lot of you brothers move, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, when I talk to y'all about approach, man, approach is everything, man, for real. You got a certain way that you would like for somebody to approach you. But you don't think that applies to anybody else. You think you can approach anybody else any type of way, and they supposed to respect it simply because you are a man. Like, listen, if you not backing what you saying with some actual facts, if you not backing what you saying with something that makes sense, why would you want somebody to follow you blindly? Come on, you shouldn't even want that, man. You shouldn't want that at all. You shouldn't want that, man. All you got to do is live out your reality, man. You ain't gonna have to force nothing on nobody. The problem that a lot of y'all brothers are going through, y'all trying to force these sisters to do things. Don't nobody like that. Y'all trying to make her do something. That's the problem. I'm not making anybody do anything. All they gonna see is what I'm doing and be intrigued by. Like, okay, he's studying these lessons. These lessons appear to be improving his life. Let me ask him about it. Like, let me ask him about it. And then there we go. Some of you brothers, as soon as y'all learn something about it, y'all, hey, you need to read this. You need to read that. You need to watch this. Brother, she might not be ready for that at that moment. Again, but if you were studying her, you would have known that. I'm not about to introduce you to something when I'm studying you and I realize that you're not ready for it. Like, nah, you ain't ready for this type of book right now. You will read this book right now, but you will not gain the proper understanding from it. Start here. This is what you're ready for. It's been plenty of times where I would do that. I would say, hey, she'd be like, I want to read this book. I'm like, nah, I don't think you like, nah, this ain't the book you want to read. Read this before you get to that book. It may not be what you want to hear at the time, like, nah, but I really want to read that. But like, nah, I've read that. I'm trying to tell you right now, these 2-3 books make more sense to read right now before you get to that one. Because I'm studying you. I'm knowing where you at right now. And I'm knowing if you read this book right now, it will not resonate how it needs to resonate with you. That's how you study him. You study him. Y'all trying to force a sister to convert over to something, to convert over to a thought process she ain't even ready for it. And then you mad when she ain't doing it. Bruh, she's not ready, fam. People tried to get you to convert over to something years before you did it. Give her time, fam. You introducing something to her that's shocking her entire belief system. And you mad that she ain't ready to jump on ship just when you ready to jump on the ship. That ain't how that work, fam. That is not how that work. Y'all, I'm the man. You need to be, fam, chill out. What they say, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When she is ready to make the changes, you are there. Be patient. Be patient. You ain't got to force. It's going to come naturally. She going to look at you. It's going to come now. I'm trying to tell you. If she fools with you, it's going to come naturally. She going to see what you doing. And when she's ready, she going to come to you like, man, I'm ready to work out now. Y'all done been together a year or so. You done been working out consistently this whole time. She done been bearing witness to it. But she wasn't ready for the commitment yet. She being true to herself. And you know she wasn't ready. That's why you ain't said nothing. Now she knows she ready. And she like, all right, bet. I'm ready to go to the gym with you. Like, straight up. It happens. And you can tell, and I'm going to give y'all you can tell the difference between a person. This ain't even no man or woman thing. This is just in general. You can tell the difference between a person that, you know, eventually they gonna get on board, opposed to a person that's just totally disrespectful to what it is that you're doing, and they will never get on board. You can tell the difference between them type of people. That's easy. When you got somebody that's bashing you, trying to keep you from doing what you're doing, you already know what that is. They trying to sabotage your health. They trying to sabotage everything. But when you got a person that's letting you rock, they letting you work out, they don't have no problem with it. They looking out for you. They giving you the space that you need to do these things. You know, eventually, at some point, they gonna join you. Because they know it's beneficial to you. They know it's beneficial to them. They letting you rock. Because they know deep down they need to be doing it. And when they ready, they gonna jump ship. Opposed to every time you try to take care of yourself, they talking bad about you. Well, that person you need to go ahead and disconnect from. Because they might not ever jump ship. You don't even want to deal with that. Don't even waste your time there. But the person that ain't saying nothing, like, all right, I'm going to the gym. Like, all right, cool. Have a good workout. Woo woo. Don't force it on her. In due time. In due time. She gonna get on that. She gonna get on board with you. Due time. In due time, that's gonna happen, man. For real. Straight up. Due time, y'all know, if you study her, like I say, you gonna know. You gonna know that, all right, she the type when she ready to commit, and when she ready to commit, she gonna commit. She gonna do it. She's gonna take time because it's new. You can know that when you are studying. It's easy. You, and then you would know it like, nah, she ain't gonna never. It's a 99% chance that she don't ever work out, she don't ever eat right. You know that you gonna know the answer because you studying her. You study them. You study them. Like, come on, man. For real, like straight up. We not in the business of telling folk that you don't need no man, you don't need no woman. Like, nah, we need each other and life is easier when we have each other and we coexisting. Life is that much easier when we out here, when we have each other and we coexisting. So that's one of the, listen, everything is an investment. That's one of the, hey, listen, that's one of the best investments that you can make in studying this woman and then coming across the right one and bringing her into your life. That is a great investment for your health. That's a great investment just for life in general, fam. That will increase your lifespan by coming across the right woman. That will increase your lifespan straight up. Like these are facts, fam. Like these are facts. Like this ain't no opinion here. These are like facts. You know, so it benefits you to study these sisters, man. So okay, boom, I done came across it. This makes sense. This makes sense. All right, I can deal with this one. Oh no, these are red flags. Nah, we ain't fooling with that. Nah, I didn't study these. I didn't study these types. Nah, this ain't happening. She one of them. Brian, the thing about this, Brian, this is one thing I'm gonna say, because you said the women are not hard to deal with. This is part of my problem with that. I don't know the last time you didn't have conversations with black, but man, it's everybody here in the wilderness of North America can be hard to deal with at times. I don't know what type of conversations y'all be having with brothers, but like I said, I've had a lot of disappointing conversations with brothers and sisters alike. So it is not just it's sisters that's hard to deal with. Bam, I come across black dudes that are hard to deal with in the same light. Some of my most frustrating conversations come from black dudes arguing with a brother. Like, what are we arguing about? What are we killing each other for? It ain't just as women that's hard to deal with. What, man, you could look at a brother. You can go outside right now, Brian. Look at a brother the wrong way, and that might result in your death. So again, we are both hard to deal with because we have both been traumatized, fam. And I done broke down the overseas thing. It is shock value. It is like when you transfer to a new school and you fresh, man, it's gonna be girls, they gonna be attracted to you because they tired of dealing with the same old dudes that's been in this class, that's been at that school for all these years. You are a fresh face. Once they become acquainted with your face, you are no longer gonna be that attractive to them. That is how the game goes. It's all shock value. And then once people start really settling down, trying to see what we have in common, trying to really figure out everything, then it's like a lot of truth's gonna become revealed at that time, man. This is a very easy breakdown. But we are both hard to deal with. I don't know what y'all are talking about. Like, I don't know why y'all acting like it is just women that's hard to deal with. Man, I can't get some of these brothers to realize some very simple things in life. If brothers were easy to deal with, why are we continuing to die of easily preventable diseases? Somebody answer that question. If brothers are so easy to deal with, why are brothers still dropping dead like flies over things that they don't even need to be dropping dead like flies over? Somebody tell me that if these brothers are easy to deal with, why are we continuing to die over some bullshit, man? Y'all are really pissing me off with this, women are hard to deal with. Whole while I can't even keep brothers alive out here. I can't keep brothers alive out here. I got stubborn men in my own family right now that will not pay attention to anything that I would say health-wise and suffering from all type of ailments. But y'all telling me it's just women hard to deal with. God damn it, I got grown men in my family right now that know good and goddamn well what I've been saying about nutrition is true, but they will not listen. They will not listen. And I just gotta watch them make these bad decisions over and over again. But y'all finna tell me women are hard to deal with. Get out of my goddamn face with that, man. Brothers are hard to deal with as well, man. Black men are hard to deal with as well. They not listening either. What are y'all talking about, fam? What are y'all really talking about? This makes no sense. It makes zero sense, man. Stop trying to place all that blame on one person like y'all are, like we can cooperate and coexist. You go outside right now and step on a brother's shoes and you likely to lose your life. But you want to say, oh, it's just black women that's hard to deal with. Man, these young brothers and these older brothers hard to deal with. You know how many ignorant 40-year-old fools out here in St. Louis killing folks for no reason? Killing babies, killing women for no damn reason. Literally, for no reason. For no reason, but y'all swear it's just women that's hard to deal with. Man, why are fools pulling up on... Why are fools shooting cribs when ain't no babies in the crib, killing 4 or 5-year-old babies? But it's just women that's hard to deal with? Man, don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. Don't try to place all of that on one group. That's bullshit because we are equally as hard to deal with. And I got many of examples of that. Many of examples of that. How many of us dropping dead of easily preventable diseases because y'all not listening and y'all being stubborn and that pride is in the way? Don't play with me, man. Don't play with me, man. I'm sick of talking to y'all like that, man. But I have to talk to my brothers like this more than I talk to my sisters like this because, again, that ego and that pride. Y'all don't want no other man telling y'all nothing. Let alone a woman telling y'all nothing. Y'all think y'all got it all figured out. That's the problem with men. Know it all. Y'all think we think we know every goddamn thing. And can't nobody tell us nothing. But that's easy to deal with. That's easy to deal with. That's what y'all telling me. A dude that think he know everything and that's ran by his ego and his pride. That's somebody that's easy to deal with. Are y'all kidding me? That has no knowledge of himself. That's easy to deal with. Are y'all serious right now? So we finna act like they the only ones that's hard to deal with. That's what we really finna do right now? That's what we really finna be on right now. That's the game we really want to play. That's why I told y'all I ain't want to entertain that type of comment because I'm going to have to go off on brothers like I continue to have to do. Because, again, we know it all. It's all they fault. They hard to deal with. We easy to deal with. No, we not. No, we not, man. Again, if we were easy to deal with, it'll be a lot more cooperating going on. It'll be a lot more coexisting going on. It'll be a lot better. We have better health out here collectively. As black men, we have trash health collectively. Yeah, some of us are making strides to do better, but it's a lot of us that's not, and we know better. Got to be having these type of conversations with grown men, man. I gotta be telling grown men that you shouldn't be eating that at night. Man, you a grown man, you should know that. Grown man, I got to be telling you the reason why you walking around with this gout is because you drinking this alcohol, eating this meat. You should know that, man. And then when I tell you that, you should stop it. Because you need to be around for your family, but you don't care, though. You don't care, though. You don't care at all. You don't care to be around for your family. I'm gonna keep drinking this. I'm gonna keep drinking. I'm gonna do what I want to do. That's what dudes have told me. I'ma die anyway thing. I done got that more from dudes. I'ma die anyway. I'ma die anyway. Man, come on, fam. What? See, y'all gonna see, you know? And this is all out of love though. Cause it's tough love. This is how men would talk to me. This is how people would talk to me that's trying to get a message across to me. So if you can't handle how this is coming out, I don't know what to tell you. But this is how it came out to me, and I had to take it. I had to eat it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But man, y'all gotta stop playing with me, man. Y'all gotta stop playing with me. I'm tired of y'all acting like that, man. I'm tired of how they hard to deal with. Man, shut up, man. Y'all want everything to come easy? Man, the best things in life that came my way, man, it been a complicated process. It ain't been a complicated process. I don't want nothing that's too goddamn easy to deal with. For one, that's suspect. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's the beauty of life, man. That's a part of life. Y'all want everything to come easy. What type of men are we? We want everything to come easy to us. Everything. We afraid to put in a little work. We afraid to put in an ounce of work. We just want to cry. We want everything to come easy to us. We want everybody to agree with us. We want to have yes men in our corner. Man, I don't want that. Iron sharpen iron, man. What type of lame nonsense are we on, fam? Like, what type of lame nonsense are we on? And it's definitely some lame nonsense, man. Straight up. They ain't easy to deal with. Why? Why are they not easy to deal with? Same reason why you not easy to deal with, fam. Same reason you not easy to deal with is the same reason she not easy to deal with. Because you sure not easy to deal with. You are the foundation, black man. I'm sorry to tell you that. Everything revolves around you, black man. You don't want to take that. You don't want to take that. I got the book called Black God. They telling you everything revolves around you. Boom, it's right here. They letting you know everything revolves around you. The condition of your people revolves around you, black man. But you don't want to hold that responsibility. And that's why shit ain't changing. Because we don't want to hold that responsibility. We don't want to hold that responsibility. It's some of us that want to hold that responsibility and things work out just well for us. Own up to that responsibility, man. Own up to that responsibility. I got plenty of the books right here, man. The religion of the black God, man. I got plenty of them, man. Plenty of them. I had to take the pill, man. I had to take it. I'm like, I had to swallow that, man. I had to swallow that truth. Everything revolves around you, black man. The condition of your people is a reflection of your ways and actions, black man. The condition of your people is a reflection of your progress, black man. Like, if you down bottom, if you at the bottom, your people gonna be at the bottom, black man. If you at the top, your people gonna be at the top, black man. That's what all of this stuff is telling me. So why I'm finna sit around crying about what they not doing and what they doing? Nah, I'm gonna strive to be exactly what these joints is, what my ancestors and elders told me to be. Because when I be that, everything is gonna follow suit because it revolves around us. I'm trying to tell y'all, black men, when we come, listen, go look at these dudes behind me, fam. Y'all see these people behind me. When these black men realize they power, man, they had people revolving around them, and they had plenty of sisters revolving around them. Nation of Islam, a lot of them sisters was in the Nation of Islam simply because the man came in and laid the law down. For real, that's a fact, man. That's a fact, man. So when you come, hey, listen, when you come with something that's right and exact, and you that righteous black man, man, and you living out that reality, man, it's gonna revolve around you, and she gonna follow suit, fam. That's just what it's gonna be. That's just what it's gonna be. And I got plenty of evidence for it. Unfortunately, I ain't got all the time to sift through that. But I can definitely show and prove that. I can definitely show and prove that. Brian, it's leaving me in a very wonderful spot. Ever since I became the God that I was born to be, man, life is working out just fine for me. Life is working out just fine for me. What do you mean? Where does that leave you? It's gonna leave you in the same position once you realize that, man. Straight up. But with that being said, man, I gotta tap out, man. I got moves to make. I got people to train. Moves to make. I'm gonna break this stuff down. Pay attention. Like I said, all of this is out of love, man. Hey, I love the black man. I love the black woman, man. I love y'all, man. Straight up. So I'm passionate. I'm a passionate person. So when I'm building, the passion comes out. So hey, if you don't like the delivery and approach, hey, it's on you. But it's at the end of the day, that's how I'm gonna deliver it each time. You know. But I got a lot of material behind me where I can show and prove. Definitely. Give me time. I'm going to show and prove everything that I'm saying to be right and exact. And if you listen and you implement what I'm saying, I guarantee you're going to track exactly what it is that you need, black man, and your life is going to go up from there. But I'm out, though, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the donations, man. Let me hit this roll. I'm going to try to tap in with y'all again. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. Who knows? But y'all be easy, man. Enjoy the rest of this Wednesday. I'm out. Peace.